What are my ride or die makeup products to use on my clients? I will share with you everything. For the people who don't know me, my name is Leonor. I'm a makeup artist, a makeup lover, and a makeup enthusiast. And here in my channel, you can always find videos about makeup. This is the part 1, so I'm going to show you first one part of the things that I have on my makeup artist bag, because I'm talking and I'm telling you everything, all of the products, what I do with one or the others. I thought that it was best if I do 2 separate videos. This came from a job as a makeup artist. I have my shirt dressed. You can see that I have my name in here. I have the logo here on the back as well. And you can see from my hand that I was working. This is the hand of the makeup artist. I know that my makeup is not very beautiful right now in this moment because I only put mascara and a little bit of lipstick so I could go, because I woke up very early. I have 2 things that I also use a lot, but I can't show you right now because one of them I'm using right now to film this video, that it's my lights. I'm going to put a photo in here so you can see the ones that I use. Normally I only take one, they are 2, and I love to take them with me because sometimes the light it's not the best, sometimes it's too low, sometimes it's too warm, so I like to take my lights with me so I can see what I'm doing. If I can, I use the natural light, it's the best light, but sometimes the places that I go, the houses that I go, doesn't have as much natural light, so I prefer to use my lights. The other thing that I also take with me, that I don't have it in here because it's still in my car, it's the chair that I have, that I use. I bought a chair that I can like close. It's from IKEA. It's a chair that it's more high. I'm going to leave a photo in here and the name of the chair so you know which one I'm talking about. It's the best thing that I bought, if I can say that, for me, because it really helps with my back, because every time that I was like doing the makeup on another person, I was like always like this, and in the end my back hurt so much. So right now that doesn't do anymore. I have the chair for over a year maybe, and it's been amazing since I bought it. The only thing is I'm thinking about putting some like pillows on the chair, because I think that it's probably a little bit too rush on the clients. I'm going to show you my makeup bag. I have a Zuka, as you can see. This is very heavy. I think that it's an amazing makeup bag. We have like this part in here, so it has wheels, so I can go with it everywhere, and I think that it's very good because of that. The only thing that I think that it's not as good is the weight that this one has, because it's a lot. The bag itself, it's a little bit big and heavy, and with the products in there it's even more heavy. This one opens like this. You have a zip in here and it opens like this. This is everything that I have. It's a little bit hard for me to show you but as you can see, it has everything. You can put everything in here. It has all of these little bags that I'm going to show you what it has inside. I'm going to start showing you what I have in here. The first thing that I'm going to show you, I have this thing. If you can see, like you pick these ones and you put them like this on the clients. This way I know that I'm not going to put makeup on the client's clothes. Other thing that I have on my bag is this little thing. As you can see, this is a trash can. Now I put here a bag, I have them in here, and I put one, and then when I'm done with the makeups, I just do a little knot and I throw them away. And I really like this one because like you put this on the table and you can just throw everything in here in the bag, and then when you are over, you just like do this and it's done. You can put again on the other 2 things that I use a lot is tissues and also wipes. like to clean my hands, to clean my palette, like to clean the table, anything. I always have this too. I want to buy another thing like this one so I can put my paper towels as well, because this one occupies a little bit of space. Because it's a box. So now let's start with the bags. As you can see, I have the makeup and the skincare all in here. So first thing, I have this little box that I bought. I think that it's from AliExpress. And I put everything, the mascara wands. I have in here the lipstick appliers. In here the cotton tips. I have in here also these cotton pads. I cut them like this, and also like this ones in here, like this ones, like in half and in fourth. I can go and pick the shadows that I use and the powders and everything. I feel like this way I don't contaminate my makeup products, because like any client can have an eye infection or a lip infection, something like that, and I don't want to pass that to my other clients that I'm going to have next. So I'm really careful with everything on my makeup kit, and this is one of the things that I do. Other thing that I have that I bought, it's this little wood things. This is supposed to be used for you to mix the coffees, but I bought this ones to be like a spatula, because I only have like one spatula, so I don't have to always be cleaning it. Like if I need, I use this one and then I throw it away. And as you can see, I don't have much cotton in here. I almost end with them today, so I need to cut more and put more in here. So other thing that I have on this makeup bag, I have in here a little bit of Vaseline, so I put on my client's lips, so when I'm doing the makeup, it's hydrating the lips, and then in the end I take it away and I apply the lipsticks. And I really like to use Vaseline. I think that it's really good. I just put it in here because it's a smaller container and it's easier for me to go with it without having to have like a big thing going with me every time. Other thing, I bought this little container as well. I have in here my micellar water. It's from Bioderma, the pink one, and I love this. Micellar water is amazing. I use to clean my client's face, and then I pick my thermal water and I take this one. I have to buy a smaller one because this one is so big. Just look at the size of this. So I need to buy a smaller one so I can have it in here. But I really like to use thermal water, like to take powdery feeling of the skin, also to hydrate the skin, to take the micellar water of the skin. It's an amazing product that I use all the time. Other thing that I have that I put on this little bottle, it's alcohol, 70% alcohol. It's the one that it's better for makeup artists to use because it dries a little bit quick, but it takes everything. So other thing that I have from Makeup Forever, it's the hairbrush thinner. I have to be honest, I don't use this one as much. I don't think that it's like a must that I have to have on my makeup artist kit. I have it in here if I need it. This one is like, if you have a foundation that it's a little bit more heavier, you apply like 2 or 3 drops on the foundation that you are using, and it's going to create a foundation that is more thinner, that is not as high coverage and all of that. It's easier to apply on the skin. But one thing that I saw is, I already tried it with the Vanessa Myricks, the Vision cover. I feel like the foundation loses the durability, so it's not a product that I use very much. I have it in here and I go and bring it with me, but I don't think that it's a must. Other thing that I have, it's the instant brush cleaner, and this one is for me to use if I need to like clean a brush. Like if I'm doing a client and I used like a shadow that it's a little bit more colorful, but now I want to use on the same client a shadow that it's a little bit more light. I need to first clean the brush, like take the color that I have in there. This one is more for that, that's why I use it, to clean the colors of the brushes. Other thing that I use and that I love so much is the fixing spray from Crayola, and this one is amazing. I always apply it in the end of the makeup for my clients because this one makes the makeup stay all day on the skin. I feel like this is a great product. Always use it on the clients, especially if I know that the day is going to be with a lot of heat. So this one is just amazing. Other setting spray that I have in here, it's from Urban Decay, All Nighter. I put it on this little bottle so I can take it with me, but without having to take the big bottle that I have, and it's easier for me to take with me. I think that it's an amazing setting spray as well. The skincare that I have, it's not a lot. I need to buy more. I want to invest a little bit on my skincare, on my makeup artist kit, but for the moment I have this one in here from CeraVe. I feel like this one works amazingly with a lot of skins. I feel like it's so good. It works good with skins that are more oily, that are more dry, that have both ways, that are dry in some places or oily in the other. So I have this for the eyes. I feel like this one is very good. I feel like it hydrates very well underneath the eyes. It's from La Roche-Posay, the Hydra Face HA. I use this one a lot in all of my clients, and especially if I feel like their under eyes are so dry. I feel like this one really helps giving hydration to the eyes. Like if you have a client that comes to you that has her skin very dry, it's very hard for you to in the moment like put the skin perfect, because that takes time. You need to use products every day, but I feel like this one does a really good job that really helps. Other thing that I have that it's in here, it's hyaluronic acid. First I used it on me so I could see how it worked, and my skin loved it, and then I started using it on my clients and it made such a good difference to the skin. I applied this one first and then I applied this one, and I feel like the skin looks so much hydrated. So I'm really happy with the skincare that I have, even though I feel like that I need to invest in some for more for the dry and other more for the oily. Are you liking this video? If you are, don't forget to click on the thumbs up. I have the complexion products, foundations, concealers, powders in here, primers as well. So let's see that. First, I have in here this. So if I'm hot, I can do this with myself. No, I'm kidding. This is to help the skins to dry a little bit quicker when we are applying like the thermal water or the setting sprays. It helps with that, and also gives a good feeling to the client. Other thing that I have always with me is this little mirror. It has two mirrors, one in each side. In one side we have one that it's more close to us, and it's this one. And then in the other we have the other one that it's more away, and I can like put him like this because it has this little thing, and then for me to close I just do this. Fits everywhere. It's an amazing mirror that I check all the time, and it's how I show my clients how the makeup is looking, if they are liking, and all of that. So one dupe that I always have with me, it's this ones. I have the palette and also the spatula, so I put the products in here. If I need to mix them, I come with the spatula and I mix everything. I always clean and sanitize this before every use, always with my alcohol. This one as well, and this like is a duo that I have everywhere, that I use all the time because I need to mix the products, and I really like to apply the foundation and then to spread it if I want like a skin that it's more lightweighted, that it doesn't have as much coverage, and I spread the foundation, and that way I can do a more light coverage with a more high coverage foundation. The first product that I'm going to talk, it's the Crayola Derma Color. We have this palette that has all of these colors. I think that you can see which are the ones that I use most. I use a lot this color, that it's the D19, to use as a bronzer. I really feel like it's an amazing color to use as that. The others, I don't use them as much, if I have to be honest. I also use a lot this one in here, that it's the D32 as a blush. I think that it's amazing. I also use a lot the D4 and the D5 and the D3. It's the colors that I use the most. It's the ones that I use to take that colors underneath the eyes, that discoloration. It's the ones that I use the most. I'm going to show you the foundations that I have in here. First, I have these three from MAC, the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. I have the color NC15, NC40, and NW50. I have to be honest, the one that I used the most was this one. I also use this one sometimes. More to mix with this one. I also use this one or twice, so I could give a little bit of more of a warm-up to the ones that I already have. Since I have the Danessa Myrix foundation, that's the ones that I use the most, because I feel like the foundations are perfect. They work amazing on the skin, and that's what I'm going to show you next. The foundation from Danessa Myrix. I have 3 bottles. As you can see, these ones are still in the first version of the bottle. I have the N04 and the TW. This is color, normal color. This is the white color that I mix with this one if I need this one a little bit more light. And the last one that I bought recently was this one in here, that is the N07 for the skins that are a little bit more dark, that are a little bit more tan right now in the summer. So these 3 are the ones that I've been using and abusing and all of that. And I also use these ones a lot as concealers. It's the ones that I've been using as concealers, and this one as well. I have other concealers in here, but I don't use them as much. I have other foundation in here that it's from Makeup Forever. I have this little palette that has all of these colors as well. This foundation is a little bit more creamy. I can use this one as a foundation, or if I need, I can also use it as a contour. I have all of these colors, this white one, all of these darker ones. Talking about the Danessa Myrix, I have also this oil, this beauty oil that helps you hydrate the skin. I don't use it as much, if I have to be honest. I feel like it's a great product, but I've been feeling like when I apply this one before the foundations, I feel like the foundations doesn't have as much coverage. Still, about the Danessa Myrix, I have this product in here. It's the Illuminating Veil in the color Serenity. It's highlighter, a liquid highlighter, and I really like to apply it, especially like on this part of the body. I feel like it looks beautiful. It has a lot of glitter, looks so amazing. I would like to have more colors because this one is a little bit rosy. I would like to have one that it's a little bit more for the gold, but I feel like this one is very good. As you can see, I already used a good amount, and you can also use it as an highlighter on this part. I have 3 primers that I really like to use. I have this one in here from Laura Mercier, that it's the Foundation Primer Radiance. This one has a little bit of a glow, and it looks very beautiful on the skin if you want to give a little bit more of glow on the skin before you apply the foundation. It gives a lot of radiance to the skin. Then I have these 2 in here from Makeup Forever. I have the Hydrating Primer and the Smoothing Primer. So this one I really like to use when I feel like the skin needs a little bit of more hydration. I feel like it also helps with the cream that we use, the hyaluronic acid. So it's an amazing primer that I use a lot. And this one, it's the Smoothing Primer. I apply this once when I feel like the clients have a lot of pores that are very open. This one corrects them. It's like the one from Benefit. It does the same. I think that I even like this one more than the Benefit. I think that it's amazing. Now the concealers that I have in here, they are from NARS. I have others that I took out of here. I also have the Tarte one that I normally use. Right now I'm using more the Derma Colors and the Danessa Myrix Vision Cream Cover. So I don't been using as much the concealers on the clients. So I just thought maybe I should take them out of here because I haven't been using it as much. But we have these 2 in here. I have the color Honey and the color Custard, and I feel like both are amazing colors. This one is a little bit more for the yellow, this one is a little bit more for the peach, so I can correct different things in different skins and different colors. And then I have two powders in here that I really love to use. I have the Dermacolor, the fixing powder. I have the color P2. I feel like this powder is very good, amazing to use with the Dermacolors. When I only use Dermacolors, if I don't apply any kind of foundation on top or other concealer, I have to use this one always, because I feel like Dermacolors only look good if you set them with this one and not other powder. So it's a great powder that I use a lot. I feel like it makes a beautiful skin. This one is a little bit more powdery than this one. That is the Nessa Marix Evolution powder. The color that I have, it's the number 1, and I feel like this one is a great product as well. Amazing, if I have to say. This one is a little bit more matte, this one not as much, so I normally decide on each one I'm going to use depending on the skin that I have in front of me. If they are a little bit more oily, this one. If they are normal to dry, this one. And now for the question of the day, I want to know, of all of the products that I showed you, which is your favorite? So I decided to cut this video in half because I have a lot of things to show you and I think that the video would be too long, so I decided to do 2. If you want to see the part 2, don't forget to go down there and click on the subscribe button and also on the ring bell so you can get all the notifications. Also to click on the thumbs up button if you like this one. I'm also going to leave down there the other social media that I use, so you can go and follow me there as well. So thank you so much for watching this one. I really hope that you liked it, and I hope to see you on my next one. Bye!